Hello, YouTube. Looking like Rod Stewart a little bit, but I'm going to be talking about just a little interaction I had just a few minutes ago with a car salesman. Um, Still on the look for a vehicle. I've kind of changed my direction with what I'm wanting to do. Decided instead of looking for a Honda Civic or a Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord or Corolla, or even an Avalon or some Lexuses, because you can really find, if you're fast enough, you can find some of them really good cars, medium mileage for pretty cheap. Uh, and kind of just decided that I want another truck. Uh, so that's what I'm going to do, is look for, that's what I've been doing, is looking for another truck. Uh, but it's been hard because the truck market is a very competitive market. It's always been that way. It really, especially within the past 10 years or so, the truck market where trucks have gotten a lot better looking, and the performance of trucks. Your average F-150 or Chevrolet or 1500 Sierra, 1500 Dodge Ram uh, is on point with performance of cars that are, are performance cars of the early to mid 2000s. You now have, you have 2500, you have 3/4 ton trucks, you have full ton trucks that are faster than, the first gen Coyote engines, or the first, or so on and so forth. Sorry for stumbling on my words, but it's very competitive. And I want to talk about a conversation I had just a few minutes ago with a car salesman. We were texting back and forth. He said, tell you what, Ben, he said, give me a call when you can, he said, and we'll talk about it. And I thought, he's just going to try to get me on the phone to sweet talk me, and then, if we do come up with some numbers, those numbers are just magically going to disappear. Oh, I don't have a record of that. But here, this is the best I can do. Something like that. But he really got me on there. He said, thanks for calling me. He said, I know things can get misscrewed. Can get mistranslated through text. If you say okay, just okay, and not okay. People think you're mad, or you put a period, something. People think you're having an attitude. He said, I really appreciate you calling me. I said, yeah, it's no problem. I said, I'm just busy, which I really kind of wasn't, but, excuse me while I hydrate. And we had a really good conversation. He asked me, what I was, really looking for, what I was looking. And I told him, hey, I said, I'm not looking for a brand new truck. I said, I'm just looking for just a nice used truck. One that isn't beat up, but one that is nice. But if I get a scratch on it, I don't really care, but still one that is nice. He's like, he said, I understand. I told him, I said, I'm not looking to pay an outrageous price for a newer truck. I said, people are going to go all day long about this, 1.9% financing for 84 months, for 7 years at $1,000 a month. I said, that's not a good deal. I said, yes, sure, the interest rate's low, but you might as well figure it at least $150 on insurance on these vehicles, plus $1,000 a month. You might as well figure $1,200 a month, and you're not getting that much better gas mileage out of some of these newer trucks than you are trucks that are 5 or 6 years old. Sure, if you go 55, that's the thing, that they test a lot of these trucks out on these ideal conditions. Your highway driving, they're driving them in a straight line on a flat surface on premium grade asphalt with brand new tires that, kind of an overinflated air pressure, and the tire is going 35. And then highway, they're testing it at 55 miles an hour, you know, runway basically flat, so on and so forth. So those mileage numbers aren't, necessarily the real world, that you get. But yeah, but kudos to this car salesman. Can't even remember the guy's name. I'm horrible with names. I even told him, I said, yeah, I said, I just went through there clicking last night. I said, I was clicking on, any truck that I like the look of. I said, I can't even remember what it looks like, man. He's like, he just kind of laughed, but good experience. There are good people out there. There are good car salesmen out there, good car sales women, even though I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, but hope everyone has a great day.